Well, folks, it seems the White House has found itself on the wrong side of a court order, and a federal judge is not mincing words. In a ruling that sent shockwaves through Washington, the judge slammed the administration for failing to comply with a court order regarding funding. This isn't just some bureaucratic slap on the wrist. This is a serious matter that goes to the heart of our democracy. Now, you might be thinking, John, this sounds like typical Washington drama. And you wouldn't be entirely wrong, but this case is different. It raises fundamental questions about the separation of powers and the rule of law. The judge's decision is a stark reminder that even the most powerful branch of government is not above the law. So what's the funding dispute all about? It's a tangled web of politics, money, and power. Unfortunately, the details are still murky, shrouded in secrecy and bureaucratic red tape. The court documents haven't been released publicly, and the White House isn't exactly eager to chat about it. This lack of transparency has only fueled speculation, but here's what we've pieced together from various sources and leaked memos. Journalists have been working tirelessly to uncover the truth. It seems the case revolves around funding for a specific program or initiative. This program is crucial and has far-reaching implications. Apparently, Congress appropriated a certain amount of money for this, but the White House decided to withhold some of those funds. This decision has raised many eyebrows. Why? We don't know for sure, but you can bet your bottom dollar it's politically motivated. The stakes are high and the political maneuvering is intense. This didn't sit well with some folks and a lawsuit was filed. The public outcry has been significant. The court sided with the plaintiffs and issued a clear order, released the funds. This ruling was seen as a victory for transparency and accountability. The White House, however, seemingly decided to ignore this order. This defiance has only added fuel to the fire. And that's what brings us to this week's judicial smackdown. The tension between the branches of government is palpable, and the outcome of this standoff remains uncertain. The judge in this case didn't hold back. Their words were sharp and unambiguous. In a scathing opinion, they accused the White House of flagrant disregard for the court's authority. The language used was nothing short of a legal dressing down. They pointed out that the administration's actions undermine the very foundation of our legal system. Such actions, they argued, erode public trust in the judiciary. Strong words. And you know what? The judge is right. This isn't just about one case. It's about maintaining the integrity of our entire legal framework. Our system of government relies on a delicate balance of power. Each branch has its role, and overstepping those boundaries can lead to chaos. The judiciary's role is to interpret the law and ensure that all branches of government play by the rules. This is essential for democracy to function properly. When the executive branch ignores a court order, it throws this balance out of whack. It sets a dangerous precedent that could lead to unchecked power. This ruling is a shot across the bow, a reminder that no one, not even the president, is above the law. It's a crucial affirmation of judicial authority. It's a victory for the rule of law and a much-needed check on executive power. This decision reinforces the principle that justice must prevail. This ruling has sent shockwaves through Washington, creating a ripple effect that is being felt across the entire political landscape. The White House is scrambling to contain the fallout, trying to manage the narrative and mitigate any potential damage. Meanwhile, legal experts are busy analyzing the decision's potential implications, debating its long-term effects on policy and governance. This could have far-reaching consequences for how the government operates, potentially altering the balance of power. Politically, this is a major blow to the administration, shaking the confidence of its supporters and emboldening its critics. It feeds into the narrative that they're dismissive of legal norms and willing to abuse their power, further polarizing an already divided nation. Expect to see this ruling used as ammunition by the administration's opponents in the upcoming elections. So what happens next? The stakes couldn't be higher. Well, the White House could appeal the ruling, seeking a reversal or at least a delay in its implementation, but that would be risky, as it could backfire and lead to even more scrutiny. An appeals court might not be so sympathetic, potentially upholding the original decision and compounding the administration's troubles. The administration is caught between a rock and a hard place, facing difficult choices with no easy solutions. They've dug themselves into a hole, and it's unclear how they'll get out without significant political damage. The path forward is murky, and the administration's next steps will be crucial in determining its future. One thing's for sure though, this story is far from over. The coming weeks and months will be critical. Buckle up, folks, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Stay tuned for more updates as this situation continues to unfold.